Martin, it doesn't seem like 10 and a half months ago we were sitting here welcoming in the new school year, but we're here at the end of the final week of this school year. How's it been for you?
I don't know about 10 and a half months. It feels like 10 and a half years to me, Rick. Yeah, it feels really good. I have just finished the staff briefing and I said to the staff, once again, I feel that we're finishing the school year in a much better position than we started it. And if we can somehow keep doing that, then we're going to be doing okay as a school. We're restless and relentless and all those things, as you know. But yeah, I will allow myself a moment today just to think things are still improving. The teaching's still getting better. The attitude of the kids just continues to make me smile. So it's been a really eventful year. It's felt like a long year at times. But overall, I'm just delighted with the progress that we've made. And this is going to sound strange. You know, I'm not sure the results in the summer, particularly the GCSEs, are going to be quite where they were a year ago. But I'll counter that by saying they are going to be the very best that we could have done with the youngsters that we've had. So I'm overall just delighted.
And when you talk about improvement, that doesn't happen by accident. That's not fortune or fate, is it? That's a lot of hard work and a lot of people putting in a lot of hard work that goes into that.
Yeah, there's lots of things around it, Rick, really. First of all, it's the quality of the people. The quality of people we work with, you know, not just around this table, but around the school now is just second to none. If you've got good people in key roles, then you've got half a chance. But yeah, our processes and procedures are tight, really tight, and get tighter. And then we've got the love and the kindness thing, which the more we push, the more we get back from. So we never settle. We are always looking for the next thing and how we can improve a bit more, and that's important. But no, none of it's by luck. It's all by intentional design. But one way or another, we scrap and we fight and we find a way. And as I said, I still think we're improving. And that's a nice thing to be able to say to you, I think.
And one of the ways we improve the loss of the students is by our enrichment days that we have at the end of term. We're just coming to the end of those now. And they range way, sponsored walk counts as that, school sports I suppose counts as part of the enrichment. It's all about contributing to their education, and that's gone very well again, hasn't it?
Yeah, so we try and do it in the last week of term, but we've had youngsters going off all over Devon, all over the southwest. We just had a group come back at 8 o'clock this morning, having travelled 24 hours from Paris. And I'll pick up on that one. You know, the group that went to Paris were predominantly younger students, year 7, 8. It's not an exaggeration to say some of those youngsters have never left Plymouth before. So what they've achieved this week has been phenomenal, but they couldn't do it without the staff. So it always keeps coming back to we're delighted with our students and they're taking these opportunities. But the opportunities only present themselves because the staff are prepared to, like Lucas, come back after 24 hours on a coach and he's still in work today.
Talking of staff, we are at the end of the school year, and at the end of the school year, there's a sort of natural turnover of staff. I know there's some everyone's important, but there are some people who you'd like to pay tribute to.
Yeah, I really would. We've got 6 or 7 staff leaving this year, which is really unusual for Lipson. Our turnover's really quite small, but in particular, I do need to mention Craig Swiggs, Jamie Corse and Gareth Davis. Between them, they've done over 60 years at Lipson. Excuse me. They deserve a really good send-off today. They've really emotionally invested in Lipson. They've made a fantastic contribution, each one of the 3 of them in different ways. And so rather than all just dashing into our cars today when the kids go, we are going to stay behind, we are going to say goodbye properly. And I hate to say it, but knowing our PE department, I'm sure they'll have a few surprises up the sleeve for those 3.
Well, if they're publishable, we might be taking a film of that.
Yeah, it might not go on Facebook, some of it.
Okay. So we talked about endings, but it's a process that goes on and rolls on. And next year when we come back, we've got this newish structure that we haven't seen before. We're looking forward to that, aren't we?
Yeah, we are looking forward to it. We're already planning, obviously, for next year. I have to say, you know, since Tom was successful in his application, I'm starting to feel less and less useful. He's already stepped up into the role. But seriously, I think the 2 of us are really excited about having a full year together to really put things in place that secure the future of the school, and that is exciting. And again, I'll thank the Trust for having the vision and the wherewithal to kind of allow that to happen. And I just want to assure parents, staff, the wider community that you know, we're not resting on our laurels. This plan is all about seeing what Lipson can be in 10 years' time. And I have no doubt now that the future of the school is just really bright.
That's great to hear. Got anything planned for the summer?
A few bits and bobs, but hopefully not too much. It'd be quite nice to do a bit of time relaxing.
Well, enjoy yourself.
Take care. Thank you.